Hey, my name is Kyle Grossmiller. I'm a cloud solutions engineer at Pure Storage. And in this video, we're going to talk about how do I migrate data onto Azure VMware Solution and Cloud Block Store. It's a common question that comes up, right? We've got this new integration, this new combination between Azure VMware Solution and our Cloud Block Store product, which is great. It runs in Azure. It's a native service. It's integrated. But how do I move my data onto it from either an on-premises solution or from another cloud-based solution? And there are a few different options. Today, we're going to talk specifically about using a VMware tool called VMware HCX. So in this example, we're going to say that we've got an on-premises virtual machine. It's running on some other storage or some other data store besides Pure Storage. We want to move that virtual machine to Azure onto Cloud Block Store. So as we can see, we've got a couple data stores, VMware, a virtual machine. And the real key to this is that within the Azure VMware Solution management blade, you have the option to instantiate and install HCX Enterprise. HCX Enterprise, once installed on AVS, will give you the option to download an HCX OVA that you can then install onto your on-premises VMware environment. That's called the HCX connector. Now, once that HCX connector is installed and instantiated, there is some back-end networking that needs to occur to connect your on-premises environment to Azure. That can be something like ExpressRoute or maybe a VPN connection. And once that's in place, you can then set up HCX to basically pull this virtual machine from on-premises and move it over to AVS and Cloud Block Store, using Cloud Block Store as a data store type or a target data store to move this virtual machine over to. So that's really all there is to it from a technology standpoint. What are some of the use cases where a customer might use this? I mentioned the first one, which is obviously migrating a virtual machine from an on-premises or other environment that's not on Pure Storage to Pure Storage. Another one could be, perhaps I want to burst to the cloud. I've got a temporary need to exceed my existing on-premises requirements. HCX can help you orchestrate temporarily migrating or perhaps cloning some of those resources from your on-premises environment to the public cloud. Another use case, again, which I just covered, is Migrate. Perhaps I've got an old virtual machine, maybe I've got Windows 2000 or something earlier running in my on-premises environment, and it's not available as an Azure native service. This combination will help you move that antiquated or other workload that you perhaps need to refactor in Azure, but you need to get it there first prior to being able to refactoring it. So this is a great tool to be able to get some of those older, not supported operating systems or operating environments from on-premises into the cloud. The third use case, of course, is to use it for disaster recovery. HCX leverages the connector to set up a set of one or more or multiple sets of virtual machines that you're going to basically set up a disaster recovery plan to move that VM or set of VMs in a certain order from your on-premises environment to CBS and AVS in the event there's some kind of disaster. So again, a lot of flexibility, a lot of functionality with this tool. And again, it's a great way to move data that's perhaps outside of the Pure Storage ecosystem onto the Pure Storage ecosystem in Azure. I appreciate you checking out this video. Please stay tuned for more. And thanks again.